What we doing?
So shame.
Luca.
Favourite exercises versus least favourite. I want your top 3.
Okay. Favourite, are we going to do or most beneficial? Because they're 2 very different things. Are we collabing it? What are we going? You're going to throw me a
Combine it a little bit.
Okay. Right, so... top 3, did you say?
Yeah, favourite exercises.
3. Favourite exercises.
Can be for their benefits versus actually enjoyability as well, you know.
Okay. Number 1, and I only learnt this 18 months ago, maybe a little bit less time than that.
Yeah.
Saw it on a TikTok. Was a bicep curl on a chin-up bar.
Yes.
You know exactly what I'm talking about. Yeah. Like, seen a gymnast that do it and arms are jacked.
Yeah.
Like, I don't have arms like that, but like, it definitely grew my arms out when I did a program with it.
Yeah.
Like, get a close grip, lean up with your chest, tilt yourself back, and curl yourself up using your biceps.
Yeah.
Compound for your arm. I think that's number 1 for me.
Second.
Yeah. Second, I would say it's got to be a front squat.
Ooh.
Yeah, front squat.
Over back squats.
Yeah, yeah, I would, because back squats
Yeah.
are so controversial. So many people do them. So many people do them wrong.
Yeah.
But then they don't accessorize with a front squat or even a goblet squat variation or a Zercher squat, something front loading to support their whole core as the belt and not just, just the legs. Look after your core, look after your hips, make a resistance not tilt you forward so you also keep your posture up. So
I think love front squats as well, to be fair.
Yeah, so I think not just as an accessory, but I think a lot of people misconcept them because they think back squats are so important. So I'd say front squats for me are number 2.
Get that. Number 3.
Number 3, I'm going to go for box jumps.
Box jump.
Yeah, I'm going box jumps, man.
Okay.
Because there's so many people, right? Look at a box or even a Reebok step, like one of them little, steps, yeah. And they're like, I can't jump on it. I'm like, just jump. And you genuinely can't, but you can generate enough force to walk up a curb. You can get in a car or anything. Like, if you can jump over a box, I think it's such a highlighting effect for people, especially if you just started the gym.
Yeah.
And I don't know if you've ever put it into your training, but that shit is hard, man. Jumping over one of them boxes.
For functionality, 100%.
100%. Yeah, I think if you can get down, squat, elevate yourself, jump up and over. I'm not talking about like the geezers in the Olympics to jump this high, but I think for overall, I think box jumps.
Longevity, I think, is actually quite important.
Yeah.
Let's go for my top 3, then we'll go for our least favourites as well.
Number 1. What are you? Yours is going to be very different to mine.
Yeah, so those of you who know me, I've trained in variety of different styles.
This guy does everything.
Yeah, but one I've fallen in love with over the years, and it's going to be with me forever. I've always said when I'm 70 odd, this is going to be the one that I do, is the sled. I love the sled. Pushing it, pulling it, you can pull it horizontally, you can pull it with a rope. There's just so much you can do with it.
Yeah.
And don't get me wrong, guys, I love squatting, I love deadlifting, everything else, they're super important movements. But if I was to choose one leg movement that I can do for the rest of my life, for ankle mobility, for burning up my quads like hell, but with better recovery, I love the sled.
Look at the sled.
Yeah.
Definitely, that's a great pick.
Number 2, let's go with incline dumbbell press.
I knew an incline was coming from you.
Yeah, I love it.
Save the shoulders, hit the chest.
Yes. Yeah. For years, I did it wrong and absolutely hated it.
Yeah. There's going to be so many people thinking
it was just all front delt.
Yeah.
And no chest, and I wondered why I had no upper chest. And years and years later, I figured out that I was doing it wrong and fixed it, and that's my favourite bench press.
It's the only bench press he does.
Yes, I prefer it to the flat wholeheartedly. Purely, it builds your upper and your mid, and then talk about number 3 in a sec, and then you'll build a lower, which is dips.
You're going dips.
I love dips.
Do you know what? That should have been in my top 3. Weighted dips.
Weighted dips.
Grab a belt.
Yes.
Yeah.
And always surprising to all of my clients, and myself, when I first got to it, I could only do, 10 whatever bodyweight dips back in then.
Yeah.
I put a 5 kg on me and I could get just nearly the same amount of reps, and I was like, And then
how is this 5 kilo heavier, but I'm doing the same sort of rep range?
And then the more I experimented with it, I was like, I can just keep upping this and I just keep getting
Stay
stronger.
within a few reps out of it,
And then my arms blew up, my lower chest blew up. I was like, might not have to do.
Do you know what? Triceps blow up after weighted dips.
Yeah, massively. And
that's a good 3 from you.
Yeah, a lot of pushes, but
people are going to favourite you here over me. You picked 3 great ones.
Tell how
I've done box jump.
Just different.
Yeah,
he's much more the functional kind of guy. Even though I chose the sled, but right. Top 3 least favourite.
The top 3 least favourite. I'm going to have to go with... Oh, it's just in my head. Oh, I shouldn't say this, but it's just in my head now. Bicep curls.
Oh. That's not my number 4.
No. Right. No, I always do them. I will always do them. Preacher, easy bar, whatever. Always do them.
Yeah.
But for me, it's just... It shouldn't be a sole concentrated movement. And it was for me for so long. Don't get me wrong. I had some pretty good arms at a young age and I felt good, man. But I had nothing else to me. And it's such everyone thinks you just need to... of me, like 70-year-old with jacked arm. Just the one as well. Like, they're just boring as well. Like, you can get big arms, like we said in the other one, by doing so many other things. Doing compounds, lifting heavy... Your arms will still look exactly the same.
But the pump.
Proportion. Yeah, no, the pump is crazy. I do it do your bicep curls, right? But I don't think they should be up there in like one of the best exercises.
They're not in my, I don't know, they're not in my top 5, maybe. I don't know. I love a bicep curl.
I was being conscious, I'm throwing it out there.
It's fine. Bicep curls, throw them away, don't you?
No, you do. God. Yeah,
I'm joking. Number 2, least favourite. Let's go.
Number 2. This is least favourite to me, not beneficial. Like, as in, I still do all these. Walking lunges.
Oh, yeah. No one likes them.
Yeah, no, walking lunges, man. You're doing properly. It hits your glutes. You can't sit down the next day. Hamstrings go. I hate doing them at the time. I hate doing it afterwards, and I hate it the next day.
But the benefits they bring are...
This is where I said the bicep curls. You have to do them. Yeah. Same as your walking lunges. Yeah. But I don't like them.
I hate lunges.
Yeah.
Any type of split squat.
Any variation, but walking lunges.
I do them every week.
If any of you functional guys or even CrossFitters out there, if you know overhead walking lunges, there's a whole different world of pain.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No thanks. Number 3?
Number 3 for the least favourite exercise. My least favourite is... it's got to be... bench dips.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Just do normal dips.
Yeah.
Just train to normal, or use an assisted machine.
Just assisted dips.
Yeah.
I've thought that quite a few times.
Yeah, 100%. If you're low on, things or space that you need to be using, cool, I get why people use it and put a plate on you, yeah, wicked, but just use your body.
I do it a lot when I'm on holiday.
Yeah, hotel gyms will have them.
Yeah, guys just using assisted dip.
Yeah, and this is only what's sprung to mind right now, by the way. Yeah. There's probably loads, there's thousands of exercises out there.
That one I get.
But bench dips, it just icks me a little bit.
Yeah, and most people actually do them wrong most of the time as well, to be fair.
Yeah, they stay so far away.
Yeah. Cool.
Right, you're 3, what were we saying?
Okay.
3 least.
You've already said lunges, so I'm going to go with Bulgarian split squats.
Bulgarian split squats, yeah. I knew, when you said variations and split squats, I knew they were coming.
Yeah. Again, guys, don't skip your Bulgarian split squats. They are an
probably
amazing
the most
exercise.
beneficial leg exercise you're looking at.
But no one likes them.
No, I don't know a single person.
The stretch is disgusting.
Yeah.
The squeeze is even worse. And no matter what, it's always painful. It's one of them you're never going to enjoy. Bicep curl you were saying, right? Bicep curl, I get 5 reps in, doesn't even feel like I'm doing anything until like 10th rep. Bulgarian split squats, lunges, first rep, my legs are like,
once you go left and right, I'm done.
What are you doing?
It's fine.
And then I've got the whole length or Bulgarian split squats, fucking 10 more reps left to do.
Yeah,
nah.
In your head, you're like, how am I doing 8 more of this? And then I've got to change legs.
So, that's
number 1, you're going Bulgarian split squats.
Yeah. I think it's a bit more tough. I'd say, for me, and this isn't, it's the best exercise. I say this to all my clients, the king of exercises.
What? Where are you going?
It's the best exercise you can do. But for me personally, I hate barbell deadlifts.
Wow. Okay. There's a time and a place for them.
Let me explain. I suffer with a bit of a hip imbalance. One hip is like this, and every time I get heavy on a deadlift, it just messes me up.
Yeah, one of your legs starts facing France or something, man, I tell you.
Yeah, yeah, I've got some messed up hips, guys. And you can't tell my shoulders like this as well.
Yeah, you go round.
But that's the only reason. If it wasn't for that, I'd stick them all the time. They're the best exercise. I teach them to every single client. But least favourite for me, I stick to Romanian deadlifts, rack pulls, trap bar deadlifts. Doesn't seem to bother my hip as much. I don't have to go as low. So always deadlift. Don't get me wrong. I love deadlifting. Love it.
Knowing how to do a deadlift is very important.
It's the king.
Necessarily trying to get a PB every 12 weeks, maybe not so.
Yeah, and I think, for me, that's why it's my least favourite. Yeah. If it wasn't for that, it wouldn't be on my least favourite.
Yeah, no, that makes sense. It's personal to you, right? It's a personal list. Number 3, here we go. What are you throwing at me now?
Let me try and find one that everyone loves but I hate.
While he's thinking, if you got your top 3 best or worst, give us a shout. Let us know.
Comment below.
Put it in the comment. I want to know.
DMs,
everyone's going to disagree with us here.
Yeah. Least favourite, again, for me, and I know a lot of people actually have these issues with this exercise, and there's so many other variations out there, you do not need to do it, is an overhead tricep extension.
Oh no, do you know what? I should have picked that.
Either with a dumbbell or cable, this one. Again, it is good if you can do it. But there's a lot of people, including myself, that gets really bad joint pain in their elbow.
I reckon I've given it to 99% of clients and then taken it out of the program.
Yeah, either people just can't do it, or like they get joint pain. And we were talking about in one of the other episodes, body dysmorphia can be a progression killer where you keep cutting to keep bulking. The biggest progression killer is joint pain or pain in general and injuries.
It's going to stop you doing it.
If there's an exercise similar to my deadlifts that cause injuries or joint pain, just don't do it. I found a way of doing skull crushes which helps me get the extension I need for that tricep, but just overhead tricep extension is just no go for me. And you know, there's so many other variations out there.
Just do your dips.
So yeah, least favourites. Still can't believe the bicep curls, man.
I'm giving a bicep curls in there.
My heart is broken.
We'll go to an arm session after this.
But nah, top 3 least, top 3 favourites. I think we're going to keep that as a continuing trend as we get guests on things.
We're going to keep that. Right? I might change mine as well.
Nah. Box jumps and bicep curls.
Yeah, that's where we're going.
Deadlifts
box jumps over bicep curls. No, like it. Thank you very much.
Great
Pleasure.
See you soon.